I'd like to talk to you about the not so sexy side of nervous system regulation. When we think of nervous system regulation, we usually think about presence, awareness, mindfulness. I'm staying here in my body while I'm having an experience. And yeah, that's a big piece of nervous system regulation. But here's the piece that gets talked about a lot less. Nervous system regulation can feel really fucking boring. Is this all there is? Boring. I've had clients come to me and say, I don't know, I think I might be depressed or I'm just really dissociated after doing trauma work. And I'll ask them questions. Okay, so when you watch a movie, do you have feelings when you're watching the movie? Do you cry or do you get excited? Or, yeah, okay. When someone shares some happy news with you, do you feel happy? Yeah. Okay. So you're still having feelings? Yeah, I guess I am. Okay. So what you're really experiencing is called regulation. Because when you're regulated, the feelings aren't driving the bus. You're still having them, but they're not coming in these like major high highs or major low lows. It can feel boring at first until your system continues to settle and you start to realize, no, this is just me being a good surfer of life, of feelings, of disappointments, of happiness, of ecstasies, it just keeps moving. Life keeps happening, life keeps moving. You keep meeting it, you keep engaging with it, and then you let it go. So here's a real life example. Monday was my birthday. Monday fucking sucked. All of our plans fell through. All of the things I wanted to do for the day got completely swept aside. My husband had to spend the entire day on the phone trying to figure out why our insurance was getting cut off by the providers we had and the fact that it expired at midnight. And we had to get a new policy before midnight. So he had to take care of that. And I wasn't just going to leave and be, well, it's my birthday, so I'm just going to go do all of these things and I'm going to leave you here because he's doing stuff to take care of our house. There just was a lot of waiting. We didn't know how long it was going to take, and it ended up taking all day. So throughout the day, I spent a lot of time by myself. I went outside, I read, I puttered, I hung out in the hammock, I pet the cat, I played fetch with the dog. I went into the room and I let myself cry. Let myself feel disappointed, right? Let myself have a little grief about the fact that this day wasn't feeling super special. I also contacted my friend. She came over and brought me a gift and some flowers and took me out to dinner. My son got me a beautiful card and some flowers. And my husband and I sat down and we talked about how disappointed he was that he wasn't able to celebrate me in the way that he wanted to because of everything that happened and how down that got him. And so the next day was my husband's birthday. And I'll be honest, in the past, this whole experience would have thrown me the fuck off. I would have been crushed. I would have made it something about me, like clearly the universe hates me or nobody loves me or I don't matter. I probably would have lashed out, had behaviors that weren't so nice to the people around me who love me because of my dysregulation. And then the next day, I probably would have resented taking my time and energy to focus on my husband when I didn't get that for my birthday. But that's not what happened. What happened was I let myself feel. I went about my day like it was a day. And the next day, I focused my attention and energy on my husband. He's a caretaker. He does the cooking and the shopping, and it's an edge for him to let me take care of him. And he let me take care of him. And I made him breakfast and did some things, and we went to the movies, and it was really sweet. So, regulation can look fucking boring, not super exciting, right? And it doesn't mean that you don't feel your feelings. Like when I'm feeling happy, I feel happy. When I am feeling sexy, I feel sexy. When I'm feeling sad, I feel sad. It It's just that it doesn't overwhelm my whole system, shut me down, cause behaviors that I later regret, right? And so tell me where you're at in your journey healing or coming back home to yourself or learning how to stay in your body while life is happening. Where are you at? Are you at the beginning where you're still pretty dysregulated often, but you're noticing it, you're catching it? Are you at that place where you, oh, thank God somebody named it, like, so I'm not crazy, like it is boring being regulated and not having all of these highs and lows all the time? Or maybe you're further along and you're really getting used to the leaning in to the discomfort, right? Because it is life, it is an experience to be had, it is part of the juiciness, but it's no longer dysregulating you, right? Oh, okay, I'm feeling a big feels. All right, let's go. Let's go there. Let's let it happen. Or not right now. I need to refocus my attention, or I need to set that aside for right now. Come back to it later, right? Where are you at? Where are you at?